Hey Libra, welcome to your reading. We are going to see what's going on for you guys. So take what resonates, obviously, leave the rest. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign as well. If you enjoy these messages, make sure you like and subscribe. But let's see what is going on for you, Libra. What is the message that wants to come through? We have cleansing. We have the past. And we have slow it down. Bottom of the deck, we have face your fears. Interesting. So, I feel like kind of an interesting message here. I feel like there's things coming up from the past. It could be fears, it could be past experiences, things that you've been through that you're being called to kind of process here or to clear from your energy. I also feel like, I don't know if like life has been really fast, but you're being called to kind of slow down at this time. I don't know, I'm getting like this rushing sensation. But there's some sort of memory or something from the past that I feel like needs to be cleared. So I don't know if this is a fear or a subconscious belief or an experience that you had in your past that created the fear, right? What's going on for Libra? Yeah, Seven of Swords, interesting. Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Eight of Wands, Five of Cups, the Star card. Look at that, Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's definitely like a past energy, memories, specifically memories, I feel like is coming through here. I feel like too, with the Four of Swords and the Star card, like there's something that really wants to be healed or really wants to be looked at. I feel like this is going to be able to, when you do this, it's going to be speeding up your progress, because I feel like there's something that's like sabotaging you or has been sabotaging you. Clarify this Three of Pentacles here for Libra. Four of Wands, Six of Wands at the bottom. So I feel like maybe it's been like something's been blocking kind of like your growth or your expansion or your success or things you get to celebrate and like your achievements, right? Things you've been like working towards, maybe in your career or in your work or things you've been learning, skills, right? There's something that I feel like it's like holding you back. It's almost like keeping you quiet with this Four of Swords. It's like you're resting. I feel like you do need to rest, you do need to slow down, but I almost feel like there's been something that's been holding you back. Even Seven of Swords, like there's been this self-sabotage or deceptive, or Seven of Swords is like a detaching energy. It's Aquarius energy. So I feel like there's maybe been something that's like you've been keeping things to yourself, or you've been keeping yourself to yourself, right? Where it's like from the past has been like holding you back. Clarify this Four of Swords. Ten of Cups. I heard you've been sleeping on your dreams. Clarify this Eight of Wands. Temperance. Yeah, some of you are like, it's interesting. There's like this fast moving energy that I feel like you're kind of in, or you've like this rushing energy that you need to kind of temper here or slow things down. But at the same time, you're holding yourself back. So this kind of gives me like like busy work, you know, where it's like you're making yourself look like you're doing all these things, and maybe you are, but it's not actually getting you further, if that makes sense. So let's say you're working on getting your business off the ground. We'll just use that example. You're maybe like working on all these things, but maybe you're not promoting it. Like you're not promoting your product or your service. So you're not actually making any money, or the business isn't really moving forward. There's something that keeps you in like the busy of the doing that, but then like, and so it looks like you're making progress, or you're working really hard, but then you're not making sales, or you're not actually seeing the business grow or whatever. And I feel like where you're not taking action towards the sales, the growth, that's where the block is. There's a block to like put yourself out there. There's a fear of putting yourself out there, of being seen, of making more money, or something to that effect, where there's something holding you back that you almost might not even see, because you're just like, woo, like buzzing all over the place. Because there is this disappointment at the same time. Clarify this Five of Cups. Clarify this Five of Cups. The Hanged Man. Yeah, like some of you are disappointed because you feel stuck. You are disappointed with how things have been going. Or again, this emotion is the thing that's keeping you kind of stuck, keeping you in this like limbo. The Star, we have the Page of Cups. So it's like you're hoping and wishing for this opportunity. We have Eight of Pentacles. Like, I really feel like this is like maybe with your career or your work, or something you want to work on or achieve in your life. But again, there's like a block that's coming up for you that I feel like you need to look at, and it's from maybe your past, maybe your upbringing, childhood, but where you're not seeing the actual progress of like things actually moving forward, there's a block there. What is the advice for Libra? What is the advice? Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups. The advice for you, Libra. I feel like there's advice, or the advice is there's something you need to learn here, or be open to learning or hearing about. I also feel like there's something like learning more about yourself that maybe you need to know. Five of Swords is a card of like doing everything in your power to make something happen, but also like a card of stress. So it's like winning or losing at all costs, right? Or winning at all costs, sorry. I feel like for some of you, you might have to get strategic. Like some of your advice here is like, okay, how do I work around this? Like you're having to learn, how do I navigate this? If I want this success, I want this result, I want this achievement, whatever, this thing to happen, you have to learn how to be like, how you're going to navigate that. What's the best route? What's the best path around that? Yeah, some of you might not know. Some of you really feel like you need to go into like subconscious work. You really need to do something that dives into, it's going to give you the clarity on the shadow, you know? Bring light to the shadow. So some of you might have to learn like nervous system work, or subconscious work, or somatic work. Let's see what's going on. Look at that. We got liberation. Final messages here for Libra. We have right now. Okay, we got two here. Divine abundance and divine flow. Yeah, we got energetic clearing here at the bottom of the deck. So, and look, and it literally says fear and attachments. So during crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of your fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So you need to clear yourself of these fears, these things from the past. Liberation, the doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. So this is freeing yourself from the thoughts or beliefs that that's actually your reality, right? So there's like maybe some fears or doubts, or again, some sort of block that's coming up here that's getting in your way. We have right now, stay in the present and don't get too ahead of the flow. Interesting, because we have flow here. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. We have a divine abundance. You were born to align with the love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. So this is like believing in yourself. Believing that things are possible, believing that things can happen, you can make things happen, believing that it can happen to you, right? And then we have divine flow. It says, eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. So follow the flow, follow where you're being called. Don't try to like push or force. I think that message has been coming through a lot for the signs. But I feel like liberating yourself from these fears and doubts and like these beliefs is going to open up this flow. It's going to open up the abundance. It's going to allow you to not have to chase things, to not have to force things, to not feel so stuck, right? Because right now you might be feeling like you have to do a lot, rather than just receive the opportunities or the possibilities. So hopefully that resonates for you guys. Let me know down below. If not, you guys can check out any of the other sign readings on my channel, or different readings on my channel. I got pick a cards as well. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.